Yahweh, Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yahshua, Yahweh, Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yahshua, Yahweh, Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, Achad, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashon Kahakodash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. I was a high SpiritwindLevi. Alright, Shabbat Shalom. Alright, today I want to go into a topic. Alright, roughly entitled, what happened to Eve? What did they do to Eve? Because I saw a picture that come up from a group chat. It came up from a group chat, and it just automatically got downloaded to my phone. And it was a picture of the Claremont sisters, who were IG models, I believe, and they were on a show called The Bad Girls Club. And there was like a before and after picture of them. And it was basically them in their natural state. I am having connection issues. Hey, shalom, brother. Yahweh, Bashim, Hawashai, Bashim, Kakodash, Barakatah. Alright, but the Claremont sisters, it showed the picture was a before and after shoot of the Claremont sisters. And these were, like I said, IG models. It was on the Bad Girls Club. But it showed them in their natural state. And in their natural state, they were dark skin, pretty white teeth. They looked pretty petite. All right. And they had the glowy skin. All right. And I believe they are Haitian, which makes them Levites. The dad is Haitian and their mom is Jamaican. But long story short, they got Botox, they got BBLs, they got bleak skin, they have blonde hair. And it makes you think about modern women, feminist women. All right. Part of the reason why they don't fuck with Jake because they don't fuck with themselves. The part of the reason why they got a problem with the the problem with a so-called black man is they got a problem with themselves as so-called black women, man. How can you expect a woman to love you or appreciate you? We're talking about in general. Well, she doesn't love and appreciate herself. If she doesn't like you in your natural state as who you are, why do you, if she doesn't like herself in her natural state, why do you think she'll like you in your natural state? Why is there has to be some exaggerated representation of yourself for her to find you attractive? Like 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack, when it's not far-fetched that she has to have an exaggerated version of herself for herself to be, content with who she is. And I think about the Claremont sisters. I think about the Williams sisters, the tennis players, the Williams sisters, and I believe, I could be wrong, it's Serena Williams. But like I said, I could be wrong. Shalom, shalom. I think about Lil' Kim. I think about Brandy. I even think about NDRE because my sister used to listen to NDRE. All right? And they've all alternated themselves. They've all altered themselves. They have all altered themselves, man. Okay? They have all altered themselves, and it reminds me of the movie, not the movie, but the series. What is the name of that series when that family moved from, say, North Carolina to Compton back in the 50s? And they had demons. They had to overcome these demons. And one of the demons made the daughter, a so-called black woman, envision herself as being a so-called white woman. Like she really wanted to be a so-called white woman. All right. Police out here today, but they really envision themselves. She really envisioned herself as a so-called white woman, but it was a demon. All right. Them, the water. It was called them. And even in that series, it was revealed that we were the chosen people that transgressed the laws of the Most High. All right. We were the chosen people that transgressed the laws of the Most High. but it's a demon, man. Like, it ain't just the so-called black woman and the black man don't get along, or the so-called black man don't make enough money. It's deeper than that. When you around certain women, all right, you've been around lawyer, doctors, and some people are cool, some women are cool, but then you have these women that they act pompous like that because money is their guide and they're insecure. All right, money is their guide and they're insecure. Okay, money is their guide and they're insecure, man. All right, now we're not saying all so-called black women are, but this is a wound of slavery, and it's facts, man. That's facts. There's a cultural plague going on. There's a societal plague going on. Like, Edomite supremacy is real. Edomite supremacy is real, and it's in the psyche of our people, man. Even Jake in 2024 is still getting a Caesar Borgia piece. 2024 still getting a Crispus Serapis charm as a pendant on their necklace, man. All right, they're still getting this is a societal plague. Jake is getting their skin bleached. Jake is getting it. So in one breath, in one facet of our existence, you have Jake that's waking up. They're understanding the power of melanin. They're understanding the power of having woolly hair. But in another breath, man, Jake is still doing weird shit to their hair. Jake is getting bleached skin. Jake is getting BBLs, man. Jake getting fake six-packs and shit. You see? That's why it says in Romans, the 1st chapter, around the 26th verse, even the women have changed their natural use and went against nature. Now, that's going back to the time before the flood, the behavior before the flood. And of course, women were resorting into lesbianism, all right, being bisexual, all right, but also going against nature. Now, look, man, you taking the pigment out of your hair. You taking the pigment out of your eyes by wearing contacts. Like T.I.'s wife, Tiny, that ain't just, oh, she think that's cute, man. You know, you be looking at Eve make you think that you are not Eve want to have this thing about themselves where you as a so-called black man is not enough, all right? But really, they have a thing about themselves like they not enough, man. They're very insecure, man. You see? And that's one of the signs of being insecure. You getting these alterations done, the blonde hair, the contacts. As a woman, like, you gotta show your body. You gotta have attention. You know, you gotta have attention, man. That's the sign of being empty, man. That's a grievous wound, man. That's a very primal way of feeling attractive, is just showing your body, man. But Jake, to bring the balance in, Jake is like that. Jake gotta always project that he has money. Like, Esau don't have to always project that he has money. You know, Esau don't have to dress and act in the way that he has money. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, but that's part of being an Israelite too. Like, Jake is kind of like a peacock. Jake has that way about him that he got a peacockish way about himself, a flamboyant way, ostentatious way about himself. He's a peculiar creature, But on the flip side, it's a sign that you want to be recognized. Esau Studies Jake does a documentary entitled How to Sell to a Negro, like basically how to make money off a Negro. And this documentary took place like in the 1950s. And Esau made an assessment. He was like, man, the black man in America wants to be recognized, man. That's why he carries himself a certain way, man. Man, it's not just, hey, I'm an Israelite. I'm an Israelite, or Esau the devil, I'm a guy. But like psychologically, you still got some underlying shit in you, man. Because we grew up in the environments where if you wear off-brand clothes, you were lame. If nobody knew you, like that affects your psyche. That's why Jake be 30, 40 years old. They still in love with certain things, man, because they feel empty without it, man. As opposed to just being a man who believes in Yahweh Shema Shah, a man that holds down his family, man, a man that can provide, that can work and help provide, or provide. You know, Eve can't just be a helpmeet. Every Eve that gets those alterations done, they always pretty. In most cases, they're pretty, man. Lil' Kim was pretty before she did those alterations. The Williams sister, the tennis players, they're pretty, man. Those some thick, pretty women. You feel me? I didn't even know who the Claremont sisters were until a brother put the pictures up. They were pretty, man. That's how Israelite women look. You know, you look at your parents or grandparents back in the 70s, like, they were pretty. They were lean, had them big afros, you know? So you have to understand, when slavery ended, Edomite supremacy did not. College is not going to heal your psyche. And that's not even factoring in the things you went through in your childhood, the product of possibly being from a broken family. That's not, all because it's normal, that doesn't mean it's natural. Normal doesn't mean natural. It's not natural to not have your father in the household. That's not natural to have been messed with as a child, man. All right? That's not natural to not be hedged as a young girl. All right? That's not natural, man. All right? See, we be thinking Eve just got it. Like, Eve got it good. She does have it good in the sense of access and convenience, but psychologically, she's spiritually ill. I keep saying psychologically, but really your psyche is your spirit, man. It's a spiritual wound amongst our people, man. And I say Eve as though I'm just talking to Judah, but no, Northern Kingdom is their way too, because Northern Kingdom, in a lot of ways, they think they're better than the Southern Kingdom because they look more like a damn Edomite. Stop me when I'm wrong. I'm not talking about brothers in the truth. But you go to certain places, Northern Kingdom is arrogant. And Northern Kingdom women, they'll dye their hair blonde and they'll do these different things to just pass for an Edomite, man. You know, you don't really see Northern Kingdom women looking like Judah. No, they want to look like Edomites, man. So that's part of that vexation, man, because Roman Catholicism, which is a spiritual play in their countries, we have to address the pink elephant in the room. We talk about feminism, we hear all these things where so-called black women that are feminists, they talk about Jake. Let's just address the elephant in the room and call it like no, we're not Edomite enough, man. All right? And you hate yourself because you're not Edomite enough. That's something that ain't right when you pick up a phone and you sound like an Edomite woman. Like, that is more than let me put on my professional voice. No, something ain't right in there in your mind. Something is affected. You're in the sunken place in your mind. You get on the phone and you try to make an effort to sound like an Edomite, man. Them PhDs is not gonna heal you from Edomite supremacy, man. We're really overcoming Edomite supremacy in this country, man. You know? Eve, like the 12 tribes, man, they don't know that they just got it. Like, no, you got it, man. How you look, who you are, how you carry yourself is studied. It's studied. Other cultures, they literally changed their hair texture to match that of an Israelite. The so-called black man in America, man, everybody is copying you in your lower estate, how you dress, how you carry yourself, even the subtle things, man. So-called black woman, Hispanic and Native American woman, people study you, man. People study you. Don't you know a lot of designs that are classified as designers, like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that, they got a lot of their designs from Jake in Africa, man. All right? Northern Kingdom out there in Guatemala, man. Those embroideries, the script just goes into embroideries. That's real designer. Whether it's akbadas, dashikis, or the embroidered designs out there, and like I said, in Central America, which is that's what I'm familiar with. Those embroideries out there in Central America, man. The world studies you, man. The world studies you, man. You can actually buy melanin. You're born with something that people sell. You can actually buy melanin. You got so-called black women. They so plagued by Edomite demon that they'll get Botox surgery in their lips. They'll get bigger lips. Like, that's a Edomite woman problem. She wants to look like an Edomite. She wants to look like a so-called black woman. But you got so-called black women, they get lip injections. Like, you already got lips. It's like a double curse or some shit, reverse curse or some shit, man. You see? It's more than just we went into slavery, man. A lot of times, you don't feel the pain from a wound until the actual event is over, till the trauma is over. Sometimes you don't feel pain till the next day. See, after slavery, now you feel the pain. Because it wasn't just first of all, it was slavery. It was the things that happened in slavery. It was the trauma that is believed that passed down to our DNA. All right? So we've inherited trauma based on how it's broken down, how you could pass down trauma through your DNA. But then it's Edomite supremacy. So a lot of these feminist black women, so-called black women, who had this pompous look on their face and they had this pompous demeanor with their long straight hair and their little business suit or their scantily apparel, really they're saying, you're not Edomite enough, man. And they're psychologically, they're spiritual Edomite women. They're really an extension of Edomite supremacy. It's like a weapon. Edomites have weaponized our women, man. And keep it a stack. Jake is an asshole the way he is because you're not a so-called white man. He's like saying, he basically saying, nigga, you ain't massa, nigga. You ain't no white man, nigga. You ain't no Edomite, nigga. You know? Like, Jake has to heal from this thing in America, man. Jake has to heal from this thing in America. I don't know if the brother scoffing or not, but that's a good point, man. You know, you're a single mom, like that guy Brandon and Jamal, he does the single mom thing, man. But that's real. Jake out here, Eve out here making poor decisions, and they want to slap the Bible on you when they want you to settle down and marry them so you can save them for their poor decision making. But where was the Bible and God? You know, where was the Bible and God when you was out here having sex? Now, according to America, according to the American standard tradition, that you get married through the state and then you have sex. According to the American rendition of Christianity, you get married through the states and then you have sex. Eve don't talk like that. She don't think like that until she get around 30 and them babies come. And now she's pushing you to get married because she needs that safety net. She needs that safety net, man. That's not the marriage in the Bible. They just use the same words as in the Bible. All right. You know, they use the same word, marriage, God. The words marriage and so-called God. When you're out here just letting Jake hit it, man, and you made conscious decisions to make babies without having a family structure in mind, man. But what's hypocritical is like you want to put that whole marriage thing out when that biological clock ticking. See, we need, it's more than I believe in God. The Most High gave us religion. The Most High gave us religion to order people, to order your nation. You don't hear the Amish talking about this because they follow an orthodox version of the Bible, which is very, it's like our forefathers, man. The West interpreted as strict and restrictive and repressive to women and all that bullshit, but they don't have a single mother epidemic, man. Now, granted, you got sisters. I don't know them personally, but I know it's just reality that they've had men and they had babies by those men. All right, and that's a different case. All right, especially before you came into the knowledge. All right, but marriage is a fucking scam, man. It's just a safety net for women. All right, you know, we need family and religion back, man. But Eve was taught that, you know, that's restrictive or repressive, or that's something that she'll do later. You know, it's actually fucked up, man. You know, you can't have a society with free sex and fidelity. You can't have a society with, you know, just debauchery and longevity. It doesn't work like that. The Most High didn't design women to have their fun, then settle down. You know, he didn't wire women like that. And that's a disservice to the man that you claim you want to ultimately marry, man. All right, because he's getting used goods. But the point is, all right, psychologically, all right, or spiritually, we're diseased, man. All right. Psychologically, our people are diseased, man. It's an incurable wound, man. Like I said, if this woman, if Lil Kim and the Claremont sisters and the tennis players, the Venus and Serena, one of those sisters got like extreme bleached skin and blonde hair and all that shit, you know, there's a spiritual war that nobody talks about on the mainstream, man. But the point is that those women look at themselves like they look at their natural self with contentment, with contempt, all right, with disgust. They would explain why they look at you in your natural state with disgust. That's why you have to have extra, because they believe they have to have extra. But with that, hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, Bahasham Kakudash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba Baal, Kum Yashala, Shalom.